Hello, my name's John Thurman. I'm with the Hydro Research Center in Bergen, Norway. As you saw, even a whale is tiny in comparison to our constructions on the seabed. Here, 1,000 meters below the surface of the water, we're setting a new standard for technology. 63 degrees north in icy waters, 120 kilometers off the coast of Norway, we can find one of the world's greatest and possibly most advanced gas production facilities. 400 billion cubic meters of gas just waiting to be brought to the surface. This is Ormen Lange. Ormen Lange was found and is being developed by Hydro. We're a company that's involved in 13 oil and gas installations on 3 different continents. Although we're primarily based on the Norwegian continental shelf, Hydro is also producing oil from countries such as Russia, Angola, Canada, and Libya. And we can also be found in Brazil, the Middle East, the Gulf of Mexico, and offshore Denmark. Hydro produces 600,000 barrels of oil per day and is a leading European energy company. And we have an important role to play in providing Europe with the energy that it needs. The largest and most advanced of our installations is Ormen Lange. It takes its name from a famous Viking ship. The Vikings understood the sea, and Hydro, through its 100 years of history, has continued this legacy. Hydro has honed its skills in the execution of this project, using cooperation and technology development to save time and cost. Hydro's geologists first saw interesting structures in the subsurface in the early 90s. Theories turned into reality, and after test drilling in 1997, hydrocarbons were discovered, the second largest gas field on the Norwegian continental shelf. Per, when did you first get the idea that you were onto something big?
In 1997, when we drilled the first exploration well, we were quite certain we had made a big discovery in this area.
And what were the greatest challenges you faced in getting the building work started?
This field is located in an area with very challenging natural environment, and we had to map this environment very carefully in order for us to have a basis for applying the best possible technology and to establish realistic plans and cost estimates.
Thank you very much, Per. The technological solution was quite daring. An entirely remotely operated construction 1,000 meters below the surface of the water. And just consider the incredibly rough conditions of the Norwegian Sea, where wave heights can often reach 20 meters and the water at the sea bottom is right around the freezing point all year round. So Thomas, where do you start with such a groundbreaking project as this?
Well, developing a subsea solution for these demanding conditions was extremely challenging. The combination of water depth, topography and seabed temperature makes this project unique. We had to find new technical solutions, envelopes to find innovative ways of bringing the gas to shore. Today the system has been installed at record-breaking depths, and it has been connected to the onshore facilities through pipelines, leading their way through an extremely challenging terrain.
Thank you, Thomas. The pipes go all the way from the bottom of the sea to land, and they're filled with antifreeze to keep the gas liquid. But the pipes aren't laid along a flat seabed. They must climb up a very steep hill. The gas must be carried from the bottom of the sea all the way up to the edge of the Storega slide, 700 meters above. After that, the gas is piped to a small island on the northwest coast of Norway, and that involves some serious construction there. Doesn't it, Terje?
We are now well on the way of completing the construction of a plant which covers more than 100 football fields. It has been a complicated puzzle, and there's been a lot of challenges. The key to success has been cooperation. Cooperation with our owners, the contractors, the suppliers, and of course the local community. It is important to be able to listen and to make everybody pull in the same direction. This has been the basis for Hydro's project for the last 100 years.
And how did you cope with all these different partners?
Again, it's a matter of cooperation. We started early to involve all parties which we knew should play a role in this project. And that has paid off all the way until the completion of the plant you see behind me.
Thank you very much, Darian. Lillian, you must have met a lot of different people in this past year.
Yes, I definitely have. We've had thousands of visitors here from all over the world, from small local companies to Russian ministers. And imagine, over 18,000 people have been working here for shorter or longer periods. At the most, 3,500 men and women stayed here at the same time, and then we had one of the world's biggest hotels here on this small island. It has been a fantastic cooperation, not to forget with the 2,500 people living permanently here on this island. They welcomed us the best way possible.
Thank you very much, Lillian. After the gas has been cleaned, dried, and compressed, it's ready for another journey. A record-breaking trip back down into the water and out along the world's longest stretch of underwater pipe, 1,200 kilometers of it. After that, the gas is pumped from Nyhamna out across the Norwegian Sea and onto its final destination, Easington on the east coast of England. We would dare to call it a technological masterpiece. The seabed in the Norwegian Sea is just as rough as the waves above it, and in order to lay a solid but sensitive pipe on such an uneven seabed, we had to prepare a base for it. This base is made up of 1 million tons of concrete, cast into sections weighing up to 90,000 tons each, plus 2.8 million tons of stone dropped onto the seabed with minute precision. 100,000 sections of pipe lie on top of this base. Each section is 12 meters long, made of steel, and covered in asphalt and concrete. And each individual section had to be welded together in the middle of the Norwegian Sea. Altogether, the Ormen Lange project has a total budget of $10 billion US. And in a few months' time, it will keep 10 million Brits, their houses, stoves, and kettles as warm as their hearts desire. This is a project which can meet 20% of Great Britain's gas requirements for several decades to come. Okay, Tom, you did it. You're about to bring gas from the bottom of the Norwegian Sea into British homes. So what is the situation right now?
I'm pleased to confirm that we intend to bring the Ormen Lange gas to the British market by October 1st, 2007, as promised. We have had a close cooperation with our partners, authorities and local communities, but definitely we have had a very strong commitment from a very professional supply industry on this project to reach our goals.
And after Ormen Lange, what comes next?
Who knows? I hope that Ormen Lange will be a showcase what's possible and not possible when it comes to complex offshore developments for the future, both technology-wise but also project management-wise.
Thank you very much, Tom. After developing our technological expertise for over 3 decades on the Norwegian shelf, we're now ready to deliver Ormen Lange with complete success. Through groundbreaking technology, world-class project performance, and an eagerness to cooperate with our partners and suppliers, we're ready to step up to the challenge anywhere we go. We can use our knowledge and competence to export this technology around the world. This could be our future. The installations are all out of sight, placed on the bottom of the seafloor.